What is up, guys? Today we are going to be ranking every single movie snack. It's very special to have a good snack while watching a movie. Nothing too distracting. The first food we're gonna talk about is beef jerky. This shit is way too overpriced. You get like uh, two crumbs, three pieces, and you pay like 15 bucks for that shit. It does taste good. It does taste good. I really like the taste of it. And yeah, I'm gonna just put in the D tier. Actually, I'm gonna put in the C tier because it is good. Popcorn, okay? I'm gonna be honest, guys. Not a big fan of popcorn. I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, you're a movie fan and you don't like popcorn. Oh, what the hell? C tier, straight up. Next up, we got beer. Smells like shit. Tastes like shit. Everything about it is shit. It's horrible for you. Not that I care that much. It's just it tastes like shit. Like if I'm gonna screw up my health, I might as well get something out of it. But there's nothing to get out of beer. I think it's absolutely disgusting, and the smell makes me want to vomit. Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. Ices, either the red flavor or the blue flavor. I'm down for. Preferably my favorite's the blue one, but any other flavor tastes like dog shit. So, red or blue icy, I'm going to put in the A tier. Next up, cereal. Okay, I don't even know where I was going with that. I just started a sentence. Cereal. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the B tier. I like cereal. It's cheap. You make it fast. You could put some you could razzle dazzle some oats. You could put like candy if you're like weird or some shit. I personally wouldn't. But yeah, cereal B tier, love it. Especially if we're talking about like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms. Fruit Loops are good too, but I haven't had them in a while. Apparently they're like horrible for you, but you gotta take a hit sometimes. Why does this pretzel look like it has two penises attached to it? But let's just not go there yet. I don't like pretzels. I never liked pretzels. I probably will never like pretzels. I don't even like the look of them, because of that. But no, even as a kid, I just didn't like them. Yeah, I don't like pretzels. I'm gonna put it in the D tier. Okay, Takis guacamole flavor. Okay, story time. Quick story time. Back then, I used to live in Virginia, and for some reason, Takis were extinct. Like, they were extinct in that whole state at the time. And you had to go, like, freaking 20 miles to a gas station to find some Takis. And they didn't have the fuego, but they did have guacamole. So, as a kid, I was like 9, 10 years old. I was like, hey, like, I'll take what I can get. This is probably just as good, right? On the car ride home, I ate 2 of them, and I vomited. I'm not joking. I put my head out of the car, and I started vomiting on the car. And, obviously my parents there was consequences for that, but anyway, I'm still like traumatized by that event. I can still smell it. It literally smells like let's not go there, okay? I'm gonna put it in the disgusting tier, okay? I swear to God, right hand to God, I will never ingest one of these in my entire human life. Even in the afterlife, I ain't tasting that shit. I'll probably die there too. Okay, speaking of disgusting, root beer, okay? The picture on the can looks kind of cool. I remember as a kid, I was like, okay, let me try out a new soda. And I saw root beer had that, like, cool dog or whatever. I'm like, all right, let's try it out. It looks tasty, kind of. Not really, but yeah, I got it. And it tasted like what I would imagine sewer water mixed with piss and razzle dazzle, some booty sweat on top of that, and you have root beer. I know people that love root beer and they like just like freaking they ingest that shit, and I don't see how they can do that without vomiting instantly. I think it's disgusting, by the way. Why am I even wearing headphones? This shit's not even attached to anything. But anyways, I hate root beer. It's absolutely disgusting. It's what I imagine piss would taste like. Absolutely disgusting. Takis guacamole is the worst thing of all time, so I'm gonna put that the worst. Okay, hot chocolate. Hot chocolate, you can't use too much. The more you ingest it, the less it gets. So you have to. I savor the hot cocoa for the Halloween, Christmas time when you get the vibes, you get that cozy vibes, you get the warm vibes, and you get some hot cocoa. Ooh, damn, it's just good. Only half the year this is applicable, so I am going to put it in the A tier though, not S tier because you can't drink it for half the year. At least I don't. Orange juice. Okay, listen. Orange juice on paper, you just told me, like, I like oranges, right? and you would tell me, hey, we have a juice of all the juices in this orange. I'm like, holy shit, this sounds like an amazing drink. Until I tasted it, and it tasted like Sunny D tastes like too chemically. The other one tastes way too natural, and apparently has like forever chemicals in it. And apparently, I'm gonna die like 20 years early because I drank that shit. You guys know what I'm talking about. The news broke out like a month ago or whatever. I'm going to put it in the D tier. It's not as actually orange juice. No, D tier is fine. Disgusting is for the worst of the worst. I can see myself drinking orange juice if someone had a gun to my head, but in the disgusting tier, there's no way I am ever gonna ingest any of those again. We got soda, just like soda in general. Fanta, Coca-Cola, Sprite, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, whatever. Personally, I would put it in the B tier. I would here and there, if it's like a big movie or something, I might, I feel a little special, feeling like living life a little bit. I might get a soda, but Fanta's good. Sprite is like, for some reason, I only like Sprite when I'm on an airplane. I don't know. What's the science behind that? Can someone explain that shit to me? I like cookies, but hot take, I don't like Oreos. I never liked Oreos. I probably never will. I just don't get it. I honestly don't get it. They're good, but they don't really do all that to me. So I am going to put cookie, but I do like cookies. Normal cookies are amazing. I am going to put it in the B tier. Yeah, B tier. I like that. Actually, yes. Yes, B tier. B tier is good. Okay, next up, we got coffee. Any type of coffee, whatever. I just like mine plain, to be honest. S tier. S tier. Yeah. I love coffee. I don't know what else to tell you. I just love the ritual of making it. The smell gets my movie metachlorians going, if you know what I mean. Next up, we got non-chocolate candy, Skittles, Starbursts, Twizzlers, which I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. Twizzlers alone would definitely be in the disgusting tier. I think they should use that shit in like interrogation rooms, just feed them Twizzlers, they'll tell you anything you would want. I am going to put it in the D tier. I don't like candy. I really don't. Never. Obviously, as a kid, you like them, but I think since middle school, I just stopped giving a shit about candy. Okay, next up, nachos and cheese. Okay, listen. That shit's way too crunchy during the movie, okay? Another thing is, like, some of these things, like, you have to look down before you eating it, and that could be distracting to the movie. If I'm watching a movie for the first time, I don't want to have a snack where I have to keep looking down to see if I'm spilling the cheese or not, or, if there's, like, Cheetos, if there's, like, nachos falling on my lap and shit. If I'm watching a movie for the first time and if you're eating nachos next to me, you're gonna get an elbow to the nose, and yeah, so I'm gonna put that in the C tier. It's the taste is but I probably never go out of my way to get it again. Yeah, a hamburger, any type of like burgers and shit like that. I love burgers, but we're ranking these specifically in terms of eating while watching a movie, okay? And hamburger, you gotta like it can like fall over and shit, like shit comes out of the thing, and you're like, being careful, and you can't really watch the movie and zone in and be immersed like that. So I don't like eating burgers while watching a movie. I do love burgers though. So I am going to put it in the C tier. Do not recommend. Okay. Fruits. Just fruits in general, like fruits as you see, but bananas, oranges, apple. I love apples, kiwi. Good shit. I am going to put this in the S tier. I love fruits. I really do. I don't get why people don't eat them as a snack. I genuinely don't get it. Ooh, by the way, kiwi is like one of my favorite fruits. I eat that shit with the skin, bro. If you peel the skin off of a kiwi, you're a wimp, and you need to eat that shit because it tastes good and it's the best part of the kiwi, in my humble opinion. Okay, next up, chocolate candy. Hot take. Another hot take. Y'all ready? No, you're not ready. Y'all ain't ready for this one. I don't like chocolate. I don't like chocolate. I really don't. It makes you thirsty. Kit Kats I do like, but even then, it just makes you so thirsty, and you can't eat them alone. So I am going to put it in the C tier. Okay, next up, milk. I like milk. I used to drink milk a lot back then. In like 7th grade, I would drink I would say quarter gallon of milk a day for some reason. I don't know what I was going through, but I do like milk. It's not preferable when watching a movie. It's kind of weird, but it's good for you. I enjoy it. I'll put it in the B tier straight up. Ooh, milk and cookies. That's a good combo right there. Okay. Y'all ready for my favorite chips of all time? Takis Fuego. Okay. But recently I've been cutting down on the chips. I just seems like I feel like shit every time I eat a bag or whatever, because obviously it's probably filled with poison and shit, but I am going to put it in the A tier. Okay, next up, smoothies. I love smoothies, especially a well-made smoothie. A bad made smoothie could really really just destroy the whole thing and make you vomit. One time I drank, yeah, let's not get into that. I'm gonna put them in the A tier, yeah. A tier. Better than Cocoa Puff. All right, next up, ice cream. I like ice cream. Okay, side rant. Every time you go in the theater and you ask them for ice cream, they give you a cup this big, right? And they give you this much ice cream, and it all within before the trailers are done, it's already melting in your hand, and your hands are sticky. It's uncomfortable. You have to leave the room to like fix it up unless you brought napkins and shit. And even when you dry it, it's like has that weird dry sticky shit on your hand. I am going to put it in front of the A tier. Love ice cream. Okay, next up. All right, this is my favorite candy, okay? So I am going to put them in the B tier. Next up, lemonade. I like lemonade, okay, let me say this. Lemonade is either really good or it tastes like complete dog shit and you just want to like cut your throat to prevent the lemonade to going into your intestines cuz it just tastes so bad. But a well-made lemonade right there. Yeah. Okay, next up, energy drinks. Preferably Monster, Red Bull. You know the normal ones, not the. Honestly, like if you keep straying away from the default flavors, the more like shit they taste like. Okay, but in a movie, I like it. I like the taste, and it does get me in the movie mood for some reason. I am going to put them in the A tier. A normal full course meal like steak, chicken, rice. You know, like a normal meal, I guess. This I will put in the C tier because it's super distracting. You have to look down and shit, and you have to like maneuver the forks and spoons, and it's hard to stay immersed in the movie while eating, and it breaks my immersion personally. So I'm gonna put it in the C tier. I don't do that. Pizza, okay. Pizza's good because you don't really have to look down. You know, you just like grab a piece and you're just like eating while watching the shit. I love pizza. So I am going to put pizza in the I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, pretty good spot. Okay, next up, just chips in general. Lay's, Cheetos, Doritos. Never got into Doritos to be honest, other than Doritos Flamas. That's the best flavor. But yeah, any other Dorito flavor never got into. I never understood. I hate the smell of it to be honest. Hot Cheetos are pretty good. But I've been just less and less interested in chips as I've been getting older. So I am going to put them in the I'm gonna put them in the C tier to be honest with you. Okay, next up, salsa. You know, tortillas and salsa. This is really good. I love this shit. I am going to put it in the A tier for sure. Next up, like margaritas, you know, shit like that. The thing is, like, you enjoy it for like 10 minutes, then you feel like shit, and then the next day you feel like shit too. But I'll put it in the B tier straight up. Okay, next up, tea. I love tea. I absolutely love tea so much. It just makes you calm and it warms you up from the inside and you get cozy and you let your guard down. And that's how it should be. I am definitely going to put this in the S tier for sure. Water. Water is the best drink of all time. It's also the best tasting drink of all time. And if you disagree, I don't know what to tell you. It's absolutely in the S tier. It's my default snack. Oh, you're boring. Oh, water's your favorite. You're so boring. I don't care. I love water, and it's obviously good for you and shit. It tastes good. You know, it doesn't like. I love water. I don't know what to tell you. I just want to waterboard myself every time I'm in the theater because I love water that much. Okay, next up we got wings. Okay, first on B tier. I think actually that's a lie. It's not a lie. I was just wrong. Ooh, this one's tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, B tier's fine. Yeah, this is great. I love this list. Yeah, that was it. Let me know what you think down below. What are your favorites? What am I wrong on? Tell me why I'm wrong, and tell me why you want to stab me to death. And tell me what are your favorite snacks. What do you agree? What do you disagree? Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, help me out with the algorithm, and peace out, y'all.